I'm Dean, I'm the dad.
I'm Laura, I'm the mom.
And I'm Kristlyn, I'm the daughter.
And together we are Family Plot. And another fabulous show is coming together. How is everybody today?
Good, we're doing good. It's Christmas Day, so...
Yes, we've had Krista's birthday, and now it is the show's celebration of Krista's birthday, which is important for one reason and one reason only, really. Because it's our daughter's birthday. There is something we talk about on this show. Well, we don't talk about it, but it's part of the show. It's as much a part of the show as the paranormal or true crime or anything else we do, and that's family. So, on that level is important. But for our show, the only reason it's super important is she's 13, so we are officially PG-13 now. And while that really won't change our content much at all, it just seemed a fun thing to celebrate. So we are celebrating. Because we've already celebrated Krista's birthday, and she's wearing this cool shirt that her dad got her. Not the coolest present she got. Mom got her, like, a Switch and other cool stuff, but,
I like the Switch, but this is my favorite thing.
Aww. My heart just swelled 2 sizes today. Yeah. Now I have to go and work to keep that off. And go back to my Grinchy normalness.
Oh.
Gosh. You're the one.
Today, as we go into our show, will be a different show.
Yes.
We will not be focusing on crime.
Nope.
Or paranormal.
Or nope.
Or even much weird history. Maybe a little weird history, but not much.
And certainly we won't be talking about much folklore except that which Krista herself has started.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
So, well, welcome to our show. If this is your first time listening, welcome to the show. You've picked an odd show to start with, but that's okay, because it's going to be a good one. I promise you. And remember, hey, if you like the show, share it with your friends on social media. If you don't like the show, just keep it to yourself. That's what we ask. Also, if you want to support the show, you can do it through Patreon with a monthly donation or buy me a coffee with a one-time donation. Either way you go, it helps out. But today, we're going to get on into the show part of the show. And that is where I talk about this week's episode. Because that is my job. Because I'm the only one of us with the computer in front of me at the moment. Probably because Laura spends all day with the computer in front of her. And so is probably happy to not have a screen telling her what to do for a little while. So on May 27th, 2009, Laura and my love combined to make a rockin' little cherub of a kid that we nicknamed Button. And while we were separated at the time of her birth, short 6 years later, we would reunite, and we have been together ever since. And since then, I've been watching our daughter grow and being so proud of her, and eventually, we made a podcast. This show is all about that awesome kiddo, Kristlyn.
Why don't you guys call me Button anymore? That's cute.
We did call you Button. That was your in utero nickname. Before we knew whether you were a he or a she or a they or a them or...
She, they right now.
Now, before we get started with anything else, we have a birthday wish for you. Let's see. I got to read this, so hang on a second. Just wanted to take a moment to say I miss you. I miss driving you to school and wish you a happy 13th birthday. We miss you all. And that's from Danny Borland. Little short blonde Danny.
I remember her.
She knows Aunt Danny. You don't have to do that.
Well, at this point, Krista might be taller than her.
I'm 5'6".
That doesn't have anything to do with her still being Aunt Danny.
No, it doesn't. Just,
Okay. All right. So, normally this would be our time for Crystalline to share Crystalline's 5 weird facts, because it's a special celebration of Crystalline. We thought for this show, instead of doing Crystalline's weird facts, we would do some facts that include our Crystalline.
Yep, we have weird facts about Crystalline. Like right now, do you know that she and I have the same shade of blue in our hair?
That is true. I do know that. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
So.
I just dyed my hair. I was like,
Look at me, I'm all prepared. I had notes and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Mom!
Don't fall out of your chair.
Ugh.
All right. Okay. Do you want to do Krista's weird facts thing? Just because, they're weird facts.
Yeah, sure.
Krista. So it still kind of works. So I have some facts. Some facts about Krista's birthday. Some facts about the history of Krista's birthday. Some facts about people who share Krista's birthday. So I'm gonna get started. Some people who are of note who share the birthday of May 27th that you may or may not be aware of. Actor Louis Gossett Jr., which you've probably seen in some things, whether you know who he is or not. Actor Vincent Price was born on
You think I'm gonna be an actor when I grow up?
27th.
No, these are just...
Singer and rapper Lisa Left Eye Lopez was born on May 27th.
Because I've heard 2 actors already, and
Yeah, because they're famous, Krista.
Yeah.
but 2 actors already. That's a lot.
That was just...
Because they're famous, Krista.
Throwing some out there. Okay, so... According to the history books, though, many memorable events have occurred on May 27th in history. All the way back in 1647, on May 27th, the first execution of a witch took place in Massachusetts when Achsa, A-C-H-S-A-H, Asha?
Or Oxa.
Young, Asha Young was hanged in Massachusetts
On your birthday.
on your birthday.
I mean, it wasn't your birthday yet, but it was your birthday.
Yeah, it was May 27th. On May 27th in 1936, the Queen Mary left England on its maiden voyage, arriving in France 4 hours later. And then the next year, on May 27th of 1937, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco opened. Now, what I found was interesting about all 3 of those things, those all connect to shows that we have done in our podcast.
Yeah, they do.
Wow. So I thought that was pretty cool because the Massachusetts, of course, in connection with the Salem witch trials, and the Queen Mary, because we talked about the hauntings of the Queen Mary, and the Golden Gate.
Well, it's actually, that one's on our list. We haven't talked about it.
We haven't. Okay, so it's in a future show, and the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, because we did talk about the the sailors getting shanghaied in San Francisco, right?
Yep.
So so all of those have been in connection. And my last fact is that as your birthday is in May, your birthstone is an emerald, which is a symbol of rebirth and is believed to grant good fortune and youth, and is something that has been cherished and coveted for millennia by many different people around the world. And on May 27th of 2009, you joined those ranks.
Wow. When you do weird facts, you go all out.
Sure.
Emerald.
And see, Krista, when you go and look up a date for birthdays, it gives you the birthdays of famous people. It doesn't tell you that the stylist down the street shares your birthday, or that, you know, Joe Grolf, the guy that picks up your trash, has your birthday. That it's going to list actors and singers mostly, because they have birthdays too.
Yeah.
I know.
And so
I just thought it was interesting because, you know, there can be things much more than actors. There can be, like, pianists and stuff that have the same birthday as me, not just actors. I was not obsessing over the fact that there were actors. I was just saying that actors, there's 2 of those that share my birthday.
And there's at least 3 that share mine, but, you know, I just ignore them. Johnny come latelys. Anyway, so
What kind of name is that?
what?
It's a figure of speech.
What kind of name is what?
Johnny come lately.
It's an expression. It basically means that someone who has showed up after all the furor is over. I will probably get banned from performing comedy in Kansas City, but seeing as I haven't done one lick of stage time since I got here, I'm not worried about it. There is a gentleman that for a while ran the comedy club in Overland Park that the boys had that the Stanford and Sons they'd had in Overland Park this last time. And I called him a Johnny come lately to his face, because he had owned another comedy club, and I don't know why the boys partnered with him, but he was kind of a jerk, and he was often jerky to me. And so I once told him, look, I don't care. I don't care about anything you have to say. Just don't talk to me. Let the boys talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. And he got very upset that I called him a Johnny come lately. But anyway, doesn't matter.
So, the next thing, do you have that recording for us to listen to, or?
I could make it a listenable thing. I just don't know if it would come out as a recording, but sure.
I mean, you can cut it out and put it back in.
Maybe, I
I'm
think.
going to be real honest. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but if you don't want to do that, I can just watch it and let her watch it on my phone, because
Oh, here it is.
April did send it to me.
Well, give me just a second and I'll get it played. I don't know that you'll be able to hear it real well, but
Yeah, I don't know that we'll be able to hear it at all, but I've got it on my phone here.
And to Krista, my dear, I wanted to wish you a very, very spooktacular, very lucky 13th birthday.
Woo. You need to go back. So, avoid direct eye contact. Sorry, Dad.
hey, you know, you're my kid. I'll make as much eye contact with you as I want.
Yeah, that's my...
It's okay, don't worry about it.
We will put it in later.
Yeah, we will.
But with
for
the
sure.
part that I heard... Thanks!
Of course, it's 8. We know, she's awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I want to talk about some Krista-ish things. You know, because we... first of all, let me talk about why I love my Krista, okay? I mean, and I may get a little weepy here, but it's okay if I do.